What's going on, everybody? Welcome to 3 Star Draw. I am Down South 77, and this is an adult collector channel where we talk about G.I. Joe stuff, primarily classified, and once in a while we'll take a look at some other toys from some other lines too and check those out. We're back to G.I. Joe today because I have finally gotten my retro Duke. I feel like I am the last person on the planet to get this figure. I know I'm probably not, but it sure feels that way. Finally, he come in today. Hasbro finally shipped mine. They got here this afternoon, and I wanted to go ahead and get a video out. You've all seen him. I'm not going to do a super in-depth video on it. I just want to get him out and get him in hand and get my take on the figure, share my thoughts on it with you guys, and you can let me know if you picked him up. I feel like most of us probably did, because this is the version of Duke that we all wanted from the beginning. I myself like that original version of Duke back number whatever he was, 4, whatever, when Classified first started. I don't mind that version of the figure. The head sculpt never bothered me that much. It didn't look like the original Duke, and they made some awful choices with some of the colors and of course the weapons. But the figure itself, you can't look at it and not think, hey, that's Duke. You knew that was Duke, but it was like alternate dimension Duke or something. It was Worlds Without End Duke. But we got real Duke now. We got OG Duke here today. So let's go ahead and without any further ado get this guy out of the package, because I've been really eager to see what he looks like and get him in hand. So let's check him out. I did quickly want to mention something that everybody else has mentioned while I've got him out here. I cut him off the bubble with a utility knife. So everybody else has touched on this, and I'm going to too. These are also the cards that we've been waiting for. These things are sturdy. This is what they should have been doing from the beginning. So Hasbro is definitely listening, at least on this front. I actually got them wrapped pretty nicely from Pulse today. So the combination of the thicker card, and maybe they're finally getting ready to ship stuff in the proper size boxes, is a good omen. I just noticed it has his name right there on the card. Anyway, card stock is really thick. I think people are going to be pleased once you get these in hand, if you don't have them already. Got all that stuff out of the plastic prison there, so as you can see, I do have the original Duke over there, and I do have the Tiger Force Duke over here. So let's do this like the old Star Wars novels used to. Like, this is Duke, this is Duke, and this is Duke K. And we'll do it that way. Think of it that way. So we got all the stuff out. He does come with a fair amount of accessories. And, of course, this is what we're all talking about. How awesome is that? There we go. Real American Hero, where there's trouble. Oh, I can't read that. Over land, sea, and air, G.I. Joe was there. Okay. I should have actually familiarized myself with exactly what that said before I tried to read it off the screen. So the backpack does look nice. Shovel. Got the black accents there for the top of the canteens. Got his binoculars. Does come with, of course, because it's Duke, he does come with 2 punching fists, which is a good addition. I like to see these extra hands. Knife, got some pretty decent paint apps on it, actually, and didn't come out completely floppy. It's actually pretty straight for the most part. It does have this first version, Duke over here, would have been a much better figure if he come with this. Would he not? I mean, you tone down those light blues and the silver and the gold, but even if they didn't, if he'd have come with this, that would have been perfectly acceptable, and I don't think people would have been as clamoring for this one. But hey, is what it is. There's the The Duke gun magazine does come out. Of course, he does come with the XLR laser rifle. I like his with that black stock. Nice olive green there. I like the detail on this weapon because it looks exactly like it did in the cartoon. I've always liked this weapon in the cartoon. I think the Joes should come with this, and I think the Cobras should come with the SMG from the cartoon. Does have his handgun. Not much to that one. Was that sprue there? I didn't even see that. Nope. Probably a piece of plastic from where I destroyed that bubble. And then he has this helmet and does have a flip down visor we'll look at on him. So, like, dent there. I wonder if that's supposed to be there. One on that side. Never paid any attention. So, it does have a flip down visor, so we know what that all means down the road with this flip down visor. So, let's hope our dreams come true. Does have the stand. We're not going to look at it because it fell on the floor. We all know what the stand looks like. I don't use them unless I have to. So let's check Duke out, the man of the hour. I want to see that superhero, the original America's ass poster child of freedom, Duke. First in hand, taking him out and looking at him, there's absolutely no mistaking that this is Duke, is there? Looks great. Of course, he's got the American flag there that is going the right direction because we're always marching on. Very nice movement there with the butterfly joint. That's more than we've gotten in a lot of the figures. I just want to check him out. Usually these retro figures, for whatever reason, those guys, you don't have to heat up and do anything to. So I'm really, you guys, you know the articulation, you know what they do. I'm just really just checking mine on camera so you guys can see how yours may show up. Very solid. He feels good. He's not, that's not loose. Torso's not loose. He's got the uppercut there. So my first impression getting him out, I do like him. This looks like Duke is supposed to look. I have trouble with Duke K here, Tiger Force Duke. I have trouble with him standing sometimes with his backpack on. Not a huge fan of the backpacks anyway. I would like to display this one on him. So let's just go ahead and start putting stuff on him. There's the helmet. That looks good. That is more of a the first season of the cartoon look. You know, he would wear that helmet when he, I believe, used the jetpack, which is the only thing that this Duke is missing that I can see he probably should have come with. Let's leave that on because it's not going to make any difference. I just do want to check that head sculpt out because I didn't really look at the eyes all that close. Look into them sexy blue eyes, lady. How do you turn that? Why does he look like Homelander? Alright, that's enough. We're going to put that back on. I like the helmet. Looks good. Fits good. Does have trigger finger. The hands are nice and pliable like they should be. The hands should be. The weapons should not be. Quick to get his finger on the trigger there. Looks like he's bringing that up to mow some Cobras down. Is this one a laser gun, guys? What do you think? This was always kind of a problem with the Real American Heroes, was the way that fit in, even though it really is supposed to go more like that on the forearm or, you know, brace against that way. It almost fits. I think it's better than the originals. It does have a port for blast effects there. Go ahead and I didn't really know why I'm looking at the pistol. Unless I'm playing with him, it's never going to leave the holster. I kind of feel like maybe they should have made this pistol matching green, but then again, we complain when we get green weapons. With every figure except this one in an olive drab. And let's put this rifle in there, and he will really look like Cartoon Duke then. little more of a reach there. Go to your home. Are you too good for your home? Wow, I'm really struggling getting that one in his left hand. It goes in. I just want his finger on the trigger because he's not going to shoot any red lasers if his finger's not on the trigger. He might, because I'm tired of messing with it. I don't feel like I've had this much trouble putting the finger through the trigger guard. Okay. Maybe it's just me, because it fits in there. Now that that's out of the way, those two weapons, that is my Duke. I'm sorry, Duke and Duke K. You guys are about to get replaced. Got his first sergeant there with the jump wings. My dad's got some of those jump wings. Binoculars fit good. They're curved just right. And if you wanted, you could probably get this strap under there. Actually, I do want, let's check that out. I think that's probably designed, which is also a good choice that they did that, if that was intentional, to make it where the binoculars can go under there. And I'm sure that's not how he would really carry them, but it sure would help with just holding that accessory on to look a little better. It does help with that. Let's get his boot knife in his holster. Now, I do not generally like the way they do the straps where the backpack pegs through them. Let's see if that is improved. Yep, goes in pretty well through that strap. These straps, or this strap, seems to be a little bit thinner plastic than maybe some of the other ones, I feel like. Backpack, there we go. So what do y'all think versus this Duke and versus this Duke? I'm not putting the punching hands on because I won't use them with this guy, but that's what they are, just the fists. I won't use these, and I promised you guys that this would be a quick look at him. So here are his brothers. They didn't do, I'm just noticing they don't look like they did the scar for Tiger Force. Nope. They didn't. I just now noticed that. So, with these guys, I feel like they touched up the paint a little bit, and I don't know, this figure looks way better than this figure. It's just a preference of Tiger Force colors. I'd like to see these pants on this body. I know they won't exactly match, but I think it would look pretty good. I'm not going to do it to mine, but I'd like to see it. So this Duke is not too bad. So there's the head sculpts side by side. He's got a whole lot less of a military style haircut and more of cartoon like what he had in the hair. He got that high and tightened up. I don't know. I really want to use the helmet. I'm actually thinking about giving him one of the Steel Brigade backpacks, so I may even do that. But I promised you guys it would be relatively quick as far as my videos go. So what do you guys think about Retro Duke? Do you like him? I gotta get something else to go back there that's a little bit less, I don't know, makes these guys show up. Seems like I have to block them in to get focus a whole lot more than I want to. So anyway, did you guys pick up Retro Duke? Are you going to pick up Retro Duke? He looks really good. This is indeed the Duke that I have been waiting for. He will be taking command on my shelf. How about you? If you guys like this, I appreciate you. Hit that thumbs up, hit that like. There is the 3-star draw. I hope you guys will come back to it and check out some more videos. Thank you. See you next time.